Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Yankees. About to get started here. And today's starting pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Ready for baseball here in New York. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Left-hand batter waits. Yeah, down 2 balls and a strike.
I love that Garrett Cole is sort of a throwback guy out there on the mound, sort of that classic power pitcher. He's going to attack with that fastball, move it all around the edges of the zone, and when he has to, fill up the strike zone with confidence that hitters can't touch it.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 away. Trey Mancini now.
The designated hitter.
And the right-hander deals.
Mancini.
Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Foul ball there. And a pitch. Stays alive. Mancini, the base runner at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Two now. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam and they end the inning.
Back in New York, and stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. Ball to strike. This to third, dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get the out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins sizes this one up, grabs it on the run, and there's 1 down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. It bangs off the wall. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still 1 away. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton, and they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Third baseman.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Here's Josh Donaldson. The pitch. Oh, Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Josh Donaldson leaves the yard. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jordan Lyles gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Mike Baumann.
Now pitching.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 53, Michael Baumann.
One out, bases empty. And now it's Joey Gallo. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Still only one out here in the inning. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And at first, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Here comes a 3-2. In the air, right field. Diving, makes the grab. This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
It's Aaron Hicks now. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. That's a ball. Ground ball right side. Odor collects it. Sends it to first. And that'll do it. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Second inning set to go. Anthony Santander at the plate. The Orioles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Fought off foul. And a pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Hicks on his way over. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And now Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That one fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Kicks and deals. That's outside. And the count is 2-2. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Next one misses, and it's a full count. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Right on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Batting six, the third baseman.
Down the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That's a base hit, run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. And he deals. And now it's 3-2.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Urias leads off first with one away. Swings and misses, 2 down.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Robinson Chirinos now up to hit. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the frame. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Kyle Higashioka. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Righty to the plate. Stays alive. The next offering misses, and the count's even at 2. The next pitch misses. 3-2 now.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Next offering is fouled back. The kick, the 3-2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. And forget it. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So the lineup flips over, and now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He blasts one out to right. Third home run of the season. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
New pitcher now, Zach Lowther. Hasn't pitched in a while. He's had the last 5 days off.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
Anthony Rizzo.
And here it comes. In the air, out towards left center. Hayes makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Well, Boog, he consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate near the tops in the league.
On a line out towards center. Mullins makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. New pitcher for the Yankees, Davey Garcia. And he'll try to keep this big lead right where it is. Back in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Jorge Mateo.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And a 3-2. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Led off the game with a strikeout. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Bullpen activity starting up now. Chad Green getting loose out there. Heel warming up as well. Left-hand hitter waits. Now a fly ball to right center. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter,
Trey Mancini now at the plate. Mancini having a lot more success on the road this season. Mullins, the runner at second with one away. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. He's in there.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
One gone, runner at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Here comes a pitch. In there. And so now 1-2.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit two. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
The pitch. Bounce to third. Sneaks through. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
That's back-to-back singles for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. The batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Santander. At the belt and fires. So did Super Joe give you two suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with two suits.
Next offering upstairs. Runners at first and second with one gone. And that's ball four.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Swing and a drive. This one way back there. Going. That one is gone. We are tied. That should fire up the dugout. His fourth home run of the season. And we have a tie ball game. It's 6-6.
Wow, down forward late in the game. Things aren't looking too good at that point, but they refused to back down. Great at bats to load the bases and get that tying run to the plate, and boom, grand slam, and we're starting over. This should be a great finish.
The batter now, Ramon Urias. Swings through that one for strike two. And a swing and a line drive at a right field and base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Clark Schmidt. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. One down, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Rougned Odor. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
One, two now. Swing and a ball popped up. Calls it in for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And now the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Urias, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Over to first, and that is that. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate, and this was the biggie here, the grand slam. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jorge Lopez. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. As we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Yankees, Josh Donaldson.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
On the ground. On to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the shortstop, Isaiah.
And up next for New York, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Two outs. And that chance handled. The throw to first. That's out number 3. Yanks held in check. This game remains tied at 6. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx as we go to the top of the 4th. Jorge Mateo now. Runner leads away at second.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Number 49 up and loosening in the pen. Baker getting cranked up as well. Bounce to the left side. Dives, but it's off his glove. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
So the batting order turns over. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Right-handed reliever. And that's ripped for a base hit. Chirinos rounds third, headed for the plate. One run in. Here comes another. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they lead by 2.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and, man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Luis Gil gets the call from the pen, and his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. So, man aboard, and next for the Orioles, Trey Mancini. The 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Mullins around third. He will score, and they lead by 3.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Man at first, and now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. On the ground to the left. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Pretty much did the opposite of what you want to do with the pitch on the outside part of the plate like that. Just rolled over, but good hustle down the line and got the infield knock.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Santander. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
The pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hicks on the move to his right. Racing, makes the catch. Runner tagging for third, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And now it's Austin Hayes. He's already homered in this game. Mancini, the runner at third. Mountcastle at first. 1 gone. In the air to left center. Makes the grab on the run. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they lead by 4.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and that is that. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Orioles 10 and the Yankees 6. And welcome back. Now here's Aaron Hicks. And the righty deals. To the right side, Odor gloves it to first, and Hicks is out. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and they have this new ballpark that is absolutely gorgeous, but there's still some of that old school feel to it. Line drive. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The tag, and that's the ball game.
These guys were ready early on. Just a 3-inning game, but we saw a lot of action. That was as much a slugfest as you could hope for in this type of contest.
Final score here today, 10-6. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final